All right, last writing equations problem. This one isn't terribly tricky, but you don't have a graph, and so I think that makes it different and a little harder. So what I like to do is go ahead and graph what sine of 2x and cosine of 2x would look like, and then I can talk about the shifts. So that 2 in front is going to cut the period for both of those functions down. Remember, the normal period of our function is 2 pi. We find the period of any transformation by doing 2 pi divided by the number in front of our x. And our number in front of x is 2 here. So pi is going to be the period of both of these functions. I'll go ahead and color code here. So I'll do sine in blue and cosine in red. So my sine function is going to be totally normal, except for one period of the function is going to be pi. So this out here, we're going to be done in pi units. And that means that right here in the middle, that's pi over 2. And that means this top point here is at pi over 4. Remember, our function is broken perfectly into forms. So I think those are the important points there. Our minimum, of course, would be at 3 pi over 4. Okay, so cosine is going to start at a max, end at a max, and it has the same period as sine here. So the min is going to happen at pi over 2, and it's going to cross through the x-axis at pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. So those are the key points there. So those are our two. Now, you guys know already that sine and cosine are really the same graph. They're just transformations of each other. So we're going to reread here. State the transformations needed to sine of 2x for it to line up exactly with cosine of 2x. So I need to take my blue one and move it to match up with my red one. So I would need to take my blue one. Let's see if it'll let me grab it here. I don't know if it will. No, it's not letting me grab it. So there it goes. So I'm moving it here. See if it'll let me. So to make them match up exactly, those are pretty good. It's pretty good drawing for me. What I did was I just picked my blue curve, my sine of 2x, and moved it left. And I moved it left just pi over 4. So I'm going to undo that so you can see. What I would need to do is take this top point here at pi over 4 and move it left pi over 4 units. So that's the transformation that's needed. Left pi over 4.